championship of the Ranger C500 series. It's the kind of feeling nothing else can touch. Power your Ranger with Evinrude E-Tech.
Back to Oakley, California, Big Break Marina. This is the General Tire Duel on the Delta. We are the Wild West Bass Trail. We just crowned our champion, Richard Dobbins, our pro champion for this event. But we've got 17 co-anglers and 17 pros who are all going to take home a check at this event. So let's start off by giving out some money, okay? Now, anglers, listen up. For the contingency awards, you must be here, all right? If you're not here, you do not get your contingency. You get your check, but you don't get your contingency, okay? So we're going to start with the 18th place co-angler. Listen up, folks. 18th place co-angler is first out of the money, so that person's going to take home a bag of Rico lures and a fish clipper. A bag of Rico lures and a fish clipper for Jamie Fu, 18th place, with a two-day total of 1989 pounds. 19.89 pounds. Jamie Fu, are you here? Jamie. Come on up, Jamie. Where are you, man? You're not going to get it if you're not here. First out of the money contingency, Jamie.
Go to the next one.
Okay. That's it. Jamie, going once, going twice, going 3 times, dude. All done. You're gone. That's going to go to the next finisher, Carl Limbrick. Are you here, Carl? You had 1978. Carl Limbrick, are you here? Carl Limbrick left. We're going down to the next one, Blake Dyer. Finished in 20th place. Blake Dyer, are you here? Blake Dyer, all right, come on up, dude. You got a fish clipper and a bag of Rico lures, dude. 20th place finish. Awesome. Here you go, Blake. Thank you so much, dude. We appreciate you coming out. All right, now, Matt or Gary, I need one of them up here because we got to start with first, right, to do contingencies? Don't we have to start with first to do contingencies? So
Kaniko's in polygraph though.
Okay. So then, what does he run? Does he run an Evinrude?
I don't know. He usually...
Gary might know. Hey Gary, Kaniko's not available at the moment, but we have to start with first for contingencies, right? So do you know what contingencies? Yeah, if he's available to even ask. We start with first place, guys, because we have contingency awards that go down to anglers. And we're going to start with Josh Kaneko. It's our first place angler on the co-angler side. Josh won by 2 pounds exactly. 2 pounds exactly. Which... he had a 2-day total of 30.79 pounds, which was 2 pounds ahead of second place. Josh is going to take home a check. We don't know how big that check is until we know exactly all the contingencies. His base check amount, he got him, okay. We just found out, we just verified, because Josh Kaneko's taking a polygraph, folks. Everything's on the up and up here with Wild West Bass. We make sure that our winners and some randomly selected anglers in the top 10 take a polygraph test just to make sure they followed all the rules and they didn't do anything out of the ordinary and out of line and catching their bass. So Josh Kaneko takes home $13,500.
Can't be right. No, that's not right, guys.
Nope, sorry.
Wrong.
That's a big check.
The $350 entry fee.
Yeah. I thought that sounded like too much, but I just read what they put in front of me, man. He's going to take home contingency money for P-Line and contingency money for Yamamoto Senko. We got his tackle box back there. We're looking through it. We know he used P-Line. We know he had Yamamoto Senkos with him. He's going to get those contingency dollars, and he's going to get the first place check, which we're going to go through in a moment when they bring it out to me. Blake Dyer got the 1 out of the money award, which was a bag of Rico lures and a fish clipper. Josh Kaneko is going to be our Delta champion on the co-angler side. He had 30.79 pounds, and he's going to have some contingency dollars. Are we going to wait a moment?
No, we're good.
Okay, we're good?
I got it.
Okay. Josh Kaneko's first place check corrected is $5,500 on the co-angler side. That's for a $350 entry fee, folks. Let's hear it for Josh Kaneko.
He's going to get a Yamamoto tote of the day for 500.
Awesome, okay. He also gets the Yamamoto tote of the day for the big bass on the co-angler side. That was $500 more.
And he's going to get P-line.
He's going to get
P-line and Yamamoto.
$250 for having P-line on the boat with him and using P-line in this event. And he's going to get another $250 for using a Yamamoto bait product. That's $500 more. So in addition to his base check amount, which was $5,500, he's going to have a total amount of $6,500 on a $350 entry fee. And that's for our champion on the Delta at the co-angler side, Josh Kaneko. Josh will say some words. Yeah, hear it. When he's done with his polygraph, we will get him up here. He will talk a little bit before we do the pros about how he caught him. But for now, we're going to go ahead and move on to second place because we know that second place is here waiting to get paid. So coming in just 2 pounds behind with a total of 28.79 pounds, we've got Grant Harnest. Grant Harnest, second place. Awesome, Grant. Second.
Second place.
There it is. Let's see that trophy. Show it off to the camera, Grant. Awesome. How much is his check?
$32.60.
Grant, your check is going to be $3,260. $3,260. How'd you catch those fish this weekend?
This weekend I caught them with a heavy-duty drop shot rig. I caught some on liquid crankbait and a few on a frog.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah.
A little bit of the fast-moving baits and a little bit of the slower-moving baits, huh?
Yeah. Just focused on toolies, and when my pro was punching, I flipped the outside edges and picked up a few that way.
Congratulations, dude. That's a cool trophy. We appreciate it. We got a check here for you. Or no, we got to go in the back to get your check. Sorry. $3,260 for Grant. Okay, we're going on to third place with a big fish of 6.55 pounds and a total weight of 27.71. Graham Grove takes third place. Graham Grove on the co-angler side. Graham is going to win a total of $2,000 for third place. You hear Graham? Graham Grove, are you in the house? Or under the shade canopy, as it were? All right, Graham Grove, we'll just roll your money to the next finisher. Nah, we'll mail it to you. All right, next finisher, coming in fourth place, weighing in just 21 hundredths behind Graham Grove at 27.50 pounds. Stud fisherman out of Brazil. We watched this guy fish. He's an absolute stud with a rod. Alan De Silva. Alan De Silva, come on up and collect your check. Alan, you're going to take home a check for $1,500. $1,500. Congratulations. That's fourth place. You didn't have a big fish, so we can't hand you any fancy trophies. But how did you catch your fish out there this weekend?
Yeah, I caught on Cincos, but the big ones I caught on the buzzbait.
Very nice.
So it was really fun.
Cincos and buzzbait. We know you fished with Bryant Smith on day one. Who'd you fish with on day two?
With Mike. He has a Japanese last name that I can barely pronounce.
Oh, okay.
My own last name. So.
Okay. Did you have a good time with both of your pros?
Yeah, they were such an act class. They were good person, good people. It was really fun.
We gonna see you out fishing with us next year?
Oh, definitely, yeah. I'll be right there.
Awesome.
This guy's gonna want to let the money.
Yeah. I think you're working on a Dobbin Rod sponsorship deal right now, right on this stage.
I'm all open for it.
Guys, I watched him in the back of the boat to start the morning yesterday, and I told Craig, that guy is a stud. I mean, that guy is a stud.
And I just assumed he was talking about me.
But you can watch a guy handle a fishing rod, and you know how much he fishes and how well he fishes, and I was really impressed.
It's an honor.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Head around to the back of the boat, get your tax documents, and get your check.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Back of the trailer.
Back of the boat, back of the trailer. Well, it's around the back of the boat too, kind of. Okay, coming in fifth place. Oh man, he was only 23 100ths behind our last angler. They're bunched up tight on the co-angler side, folks. With 24.77 pounds, Tim Wells Jr. Come on up, Tim. Timmy. You're taking home $1,200, Timmy. $1,200. How'd you catch your fish out there this weekend?
Most of them came on top water and drop shots.
Top water and drop shots. Very nice. And you had a good experience both days?
Great experience. Today, my pro, he was struggling, and he knew I had a chance to get a check, so he let me fish everything first.
What a cool dude. Who was that? Do we know who that was?
Ryan Friend.
Ryan Friend, man, you are a prince of a guy. I don't know if you're still here, Ryan, but we know you're a stud. Let's give it up for Ryan Friend. Ryan Friend is a guy who's won a lot of money on Lake Oroville, and we really appreciate him coming down to the Delta and doing it down here with us because he's a prince of a man.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Thank you, Timmy. We look forward to seeing you at the championship.
Definitely.
Yep. Okay, let's move on. Sixth place. Coming in with 24.52 pounds, Wade Goodwin. Sixth place. Come on up, Wade. Wade, you're going to take home $1,000 for your effort today. Hey, Wade was down there. When we drove halfway to Los Angeles to watch our southern fishermen fish, way down in the South Delta today. It was like an hour boat ride. Wade was down there fishing. How'd you catch him today, Wade?
Wax-tail worm, brush hog, and a top water.
Good day, Wade. We appreciate you fishing with us. We got a $1,000 check around the back for you. Go ahead and get it. Okay, number 7th angler, also taking home $1,000 in 7th place, Michael Coleman. Come on up, Michael. Nicely done. Yeah. Awesome, Michael. We appreciate you fishing with us. Anybody you want to thank, or you want to talk about how you caught him, one or the other?
Yeah, well, I want to thank both my boaters. Were a pleasure to fish with, and also I just caught them on a chatterbait and a punching.
Who were those boaters?
Randy McAbee and Will Duncan.
Two great pros, man. We appreciate you pros who help these co's out. Awesome. $1,000 for you, buddy. Wrap around the back of the trailer and get your check. Okay, coming in 8th place, we've got a Lucas Oil Ranger boat, Evinrude Pro. Her husband did not get a check this tournament, but she did. Tara Borofka, come on up, Tara. Nicely done. You're taking home $1,000 for your efforts this weekend, Tara. You're taking home $1,000 more than your husband did, huh? How'd you catch your fish, Tara?
Day one, all Cincos, wacky rig, and then today, mostly chatterbaits.
5 or 6 inch Senkos?
6-inch with a 3/0 Kamikaze.
Nail weighted or no weight?
No way, with a no ring. That's it.
Awesome. Any sponsors you want to thank with that pink Ranger hat you got on there?
Definitely Ranger boats, for sure. And thank you, Keith, today. Awesome.
Keith Tripp was her pro angler today.
Lucas Marine Products, thank you. My title sponsor. I love that they're taking care of us this year. First year out here, and just awesome to have a sponsor like that. Everybody, oh my gosh, look at my jersey. See?
Thank you so much, Tara.
And Gary, thank you, buddy.
$1,000 for you in the back of the trailer. Just head on back and pick it up. Thank you much.
And she wants a new boat and engine after fishing with the Ranger reps.
And after fishing with the Ranger rep, she wants a new boat and engine. You better go ahead and get on that, Jason. You're going to have to do better than a no-check finish to get her that new boat. Maybe Gary will kick one in with a rod deal. 9th place. Coming in at 9th place, Tony Botello. Tony Botello, are you here, buddy? All right, I see him. There he is. Tony is also taking home $1,000. He gets to come out to the Delta, catch a load of fish, have a good time, get a sunburn, and take home $1,000, dude. How's that?
That's great. Definitely.
Good time out there?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Awesome. We appreciate it, man. Wrap around the back and get yourself $1,000. We're down to 9th, so I'm going to go quicker. 10th place on the co-angler side, Rodney Brinzer coming on up. Rodney, you are also taking home $1,000, dude. Not a bad deal. Rodney's got a Las Vegas t-shirt on. I guess he's angling for the championship already. He's ready to go down to Lake Mead, pull some slot machines. Play some 21. Awesome, dude. Come on up here. Rodney, how'd you catch those fish this weekend?
Top water and robo worms, all drop shot.
Top water and robo worms. Dude, you're taking home $1,000. We hope to see you at the next event, man. Oh, yeah.
I'd just like to thank Gary for giving me the opportunity. I gave him a call. He was all for me to fish. I started with his with his rods when they first came out. I called him up before the tournament. He made sure he got me some rods here. Richard went out of his way and delivered them. Guys, if you're not fishing Dobbins rods, man, they really are unbelievable. I mean, well balanced. I had no problem bringing in any fish today, so I just want to thank you again for going out of the way and bringing me those rods. And like I said, both of my pros went out of their way to get me fish, and I wanted to thank them because I struggled. Everyone struggled. The bite was tough, and they tried really hard to make sure that I got 5 fish. So well-ran tournament, and I can't wait to come back.
Awesome, Rodney. Oh, here you go, Gary.
I'd just like to say that Rodney took a little vacation from fishing for a number of years. He actually used to own a tackle shop. He was a big supporter of Dobbins rods, and there's no way that I could not support him when he gave me a call and said he's coming back fishing. I mean, he was a big supporter with his shop, helped us really build the business, and I really appreciate it.
Get your check in the back of the trailer, Rodney. Okay, number 11th on the co-angler side, winning $700, Jim Cadell. I told him. Jim Cadell. Okay, Jim, go ahead and let's go straight on to the back and get our check. We're running a little short on time. Sorry about that, Jim. Okay, from now on, then the next guys are just going to come on up and go to the back of the trailer and get your check. 12th place, Jameson Haney. Jameson, nice job. 12th place, you're going to win $700, Jameson. Get your check in the back of the trailer. Nice. Everybody else on the co-angler side is $700. All these winnings are $700. 13th place, Jeremy Watney. Nicely done, Jeremy. We watched Jeremy fish yesterday. He's got a beautiful Dobbins jersey on. Go ahead and get your check in the back of the trailer, Jeremy. Dominic Mohammeds, 14th place. Dominic Mohammeds, you also win $700. Awesome job, Dominic. Come on up to the back of the trailer. We'll get you a check for $700. Coming in 15th place and winning another $700, Robert Morris. Come on up and get your money, Robert. Head on to the back of the trailer. Thank you, sir. 2 more checks on the co-angler side, folks. 16th place, winning another $700. Darren Avalos. Come on up and get your money, Darren. Nicely done, Darren. Dobbins rods. Always get a check, Darren Avalos, with Dobbins rod jersey. Our last check cut on the co-angler side, 17th place.
How much weight?
He had a weight of 20.64 pounds, so you had to have 10.32 pounds per day to get a check on the co-angler side. This was Mike Malinow. Mike Malinow. Nicely done, Mike. You got the last check on the co-side, $700. Okay.
Do we need a break?
I don't think so. We got to start with number 1, though. Or first out of the money. We can do first out of the money.
You can tell Richard, you can say he won his first tournament.
I did.
Tournament. He's 7 years old and he had second big fish.
Let's get Richard
Oh,
done.
he won his first pro at
Well,
7?
we made him fish team tournament, but the first tournament that he ever won.
Our champion on the pro side, we start with the champion because we got to do the contingency dollars, folks. We know who it is. We've talked to him. The first pro tournament he ever won was a team tournament fishing with a hack by the name of Gary Dobbins. That's a joke, folks. Fishing with a Western legend. 7 years old, he won his first team tournament. Richard Dobbins, come on up. Our champion for the Duel on the Delta. We got big fish, first place. We got a bunch of checks to hand you. We got to go through the formalities here. Nicely done, Richard. Show the man the pro. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, Richard, as you know, we're going to have to go through some contingency dollars here. We know you run an Evinrude outboard, so we know right away that's the big one, folks. The Evinrude contingency check adds $10,000 to his payout. By the way, his base payout was $13,500. So we've just... First place Cal Delta is not 13?
That's correct.
That's correct.
Yep.
The base payout was $13,500, but we're adding to that $10,000 from Evinrude, so he's up to $23,500. If in fact, oh, he got tote of the day, Yamamoto tote of the day with a 9.584 pound fish, 9.54 pound fish yesterday. That adds another $500, so what are we up to? $2,400. 24,000.
2,400. My wife's watching. 2,400.
24,000, Miranda. I'm sorry, it's been a long day and I have not had enough sleep. $24,000.
And Miranda's my sister.
And he did not marry his sister. His wife is Marissa. Marissa, not Miranda. Hey, he's from Yuba City. It's all possible, folks. Come on. It's all possible. Yuba City, Kentucky. All right. Did you have any P-line on your boat?
Yes, I did.
We know you did. You might. Okay, no, you don't have it there. But we're going to check your boat afterward. Verify it. We already have, I guess. P-line on the boat, another $250. Did you use any Yamamoto? Well, we watched you use Yamamoto Senkos out there. Yamamoto Senkos, another $250. We got any more?
That's 24,000. 24,500 plus Ranger Cup.
Ranger Cup. Uh-oh. How's that one work, Gary?
I think Mr. Tripp's going to help him cash a $1,000 check.
It's another $1,000 from Ranger Boats because he runs a Ranger boat, folks. We're up to $25,500.
That's it.
And that's it? No Lawrence?
Keep going.
No Lawrence contingency? No, all right, just checking. Lawrence, step it up. No, I'm kidding. We're doing great here, folks. $25,500. His first Pro-Am win on the Delta. He's won Pro-Ams just about everywhere else. Oroville, Clear Lake, Shasta, right?
Yeah, farther than home.
Delta was the last one. He won his first tournament as a 7-year-old, folks. Richard, I'm going to hand you the microphone and let you do what you do. Catch fish.
Let's start off by saying that there's a job opening up here. Not so good with names.
He sounds like his dad.
First, I'd like to just thank Wild West and everything, Dad and Matt and Craig and Jeremy and everybody did give the West opportunity. Really nice to have more big tournaments out here, and the anglers. I'd like to thank them for showing up and following.
And Angie.
And Angie. Yeah, I thank the anglers for showing up and supporting it. It's growing. It's a great first year, great payouts, great boat counts. The more guys you get, the better it's all going to be. So, I'd like to thank Tripp, Keith, and Mrs. Tripp.
How about whoever's watching at home?
And Marissa.
Marissa.
Yeah,
I'm sure Mandy helped along the way as you were growing up too, right? Made you tougher by beating on you.
We do need to thank her. We do need to thank Miranda.
Okay, and I'll thank my sister Miranda.
She does a lot behind the scenes.
I still I had to. I better. Ranger Evinrude for supporting the circuit, throwing in the money. Great motors, they're great. I mean, there's nothing bad you can say about. P-line support, all the sponsors. Lucas, thanks to Lucas, they're the main ones. So, love them. Glad to have him out here. As far as Big Break Marina did a good job. Thank you for supporting the circuit and hosting it. Everything went smooth, parking, launching everybody. You guys did a great job. And I don't know who else I got to thank.
Thank Dad.
Well, hold on. There's one. We got Dad, come over here. You guys, I cannot tell you how fun and cool it was knowing these guys for many years. They're both gems of individuals. They're very different personalities. Richard is much more subdued, much more of a nice guy. Gary can be a little bombastic. But both of them, I took it from him all weekend, folks. Listen, I cannot tell you how cool it was to be out on a boat with a dad and a coach. He was as nervous as I've ever seen him. I've never seen Gary Dobbins that nervous. He would have been way less nervous if he was fishing for this tournament, guys. So I'm going to let Gary say a couple of words about what it meant to him to have his son win right in front of him today on the Delta.
Guys, it was awesome. I mean, as fathers, we always want our kids to do better.
Make him cry.
I had an awesome career fishing. You know, I can remember back when me and Bobby, man, we were pretty dominant down here on the Delta. And Bobby was always said, man, Richard is, he's going to get to come up. He's going to fish hard. And you know, we had a lot of conversations in the boat back then, about our kids and growing up. And it's just really, really special. And I was a pretty strong fisherman for a lot of years. I've kind of slowed down a little bit lately, but Richard, I fish with him a lot, obviously. He's a better fisherman than I am. He catches them better, he finds them better. I think I'm a lot better on the details than he is. I watched him break one off today, guys. He's probably only 6-pounder, but we just got through telling for the 5-pounder lives in that pocket. I brought her up twice on top for her. He pitched a single in there and busted her off. But I think I'm a little better on details, but Richard's a better fisherman, and he has been for a lot of years. I couldn't be more proud of him. And I had to coach Gottwald all weekend long. He's a much better speaker today. I mean, I just went to overhaul his whole scenario all week, pretty much. He's doing a lot better job now. I had to coach him, and I tell you, it was absolutely awesome. And it's so hard to watch everybody fish and me not fish. I am a competitor. I mean, I love to fish, and I'm kind of in the fourth quarter of my fishing career, and it's tough. I mean, it's tough sitting on the sidelines, watching all the fishermen fish. Not just Richard, but Bobby, and I mean all the guys that I fished around for years and years. And it's really tough for me. I really think that it took, me and Matt. Matt's a professional crappie angler, and it took, fishermen to basically make this circuit. And have we done everything right? Heck no. But we are getting better every time, and I promise you guys it's going to get better and better. It's fishermen, but standing on the sidelines is tough, and I want every one of you guys. So when I give you guys a bad time at blast off, that's the only fun I get to have, and you guys got to deal with it. Thank you.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you to both Gary and Richard, guys. I can't say it enough. Great guys to work with, great anglers. It's an awesome championship. We're proud of you, Rich, and we know you'll support us well. Thank you, buddy. Take your trophies and see. You got the big fish. You got the first place. You got all the checks for Marissa. And you can make Mandy jealous with them and Marissa happy with them. See, I got it right. Okay, we're going to move on, folks. Sorry, took a little time, but that was a really special day we had out there. Are all of our contingencies done now?
No, Lawrence, and it's the next guy right there.
Okay, we got a Lawrence contingency, so we're going to go to second place. Yeah, we're going to go to second place, weighing in a total of 39.64 pounds, bringing in a big fish of 740, Nick Nero. Come on up here, Nick. Nick was sitting in our Ranger hot seat for a long time. A long, long time. Cool, come on up here, Nick. So, Nick, you're going to win $7,500 for your base payout. Actually, I cannot give this to you. You have to go around the back and collect it. Otherwise, I'll get in trouble. And you're also going to win some contingency dollars because of why? Why will you get those contingency dollars?
I was just told because I run Lawrence Electronics.
That's right, folks. He runs the right electronic unit on the boat, a Lawrence Electronics. And what is that contingency payout, Gary? $250 more, so you can add $250 to his payout. He's going to be able to wrap around the back and pick it up. How'd you catch your fish this weekend, buddy?
A frog, a punch, and a whopper clopper.
Tell people watching at home, because there's a lot of people here that don't know what a punch is. I've been asked a few times. What's a punch?
It's a heavy Texas rig, and you can put any bait on it. It doesn't really matter what color or what bait. It falls fast, and they just grab a hold of it.
Yeah. How heavy a weight were you using on that punch?
1.25 ounces.
It's a big weight. And you weighed all those fish. You got second place. Congratulations, man. We appreciate you fishing with us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Go ahead and grab your trophy. Yeah, absolutely. Show that one off. It's a beauty. Second place in the General Tire Duel on the Delta, Nick Nero with the second place trophy. We'll see you at the next one. Should we go to third, or should we drop down to the last now since we're out of contingencies? I would go to third. Let's go to third place, weighing in a total of 39.07 pounds, Sean Minderman. Come on up, Sean. All the way from Washington, dude. We appreciate that drive. We talked about that already once.
You can give that to me.
Okay.
Go around back.
Okay. I'm going to give you this, but we want you to go around back. $5,500, dude. Not bad, huh?
Incredible. What a great week. I'd like to say hi to Natasha, my girlfriend back home. She's been watching this whole weekend on the internet. That's really cool that you guys have that going on. So a lot of my friends back home have been watching, and it's just really neat. It's like they're here. So I also like to say thanks to Keith Tripp, Ranger Boats. I love my boat, and it's just done an excellent job this weekend.
How'd you catch your fish primarily this week, Sean?
You know, I'd go down the banks, whatever was in front of me, but mainly it was flipping and pitching, Cincos and beavers. So.
And what general part of the Delta did you stay in?
You know, I fished the White Slough area and down past Mildred a little bit, just kind of that central, right through there.
Awesome, dude. We appreciate you. Wrap around back, get some more paperwork, and enjoy that money.
Thank you.
We'll see you at the championship, Sean. Thank you, folks. Thank you. Coming in fourth place, taking home $4,500, weighing in 37.80 pounds, Dylan Waldrop. Come on up, Dylan. Dylan, $4,500 for you. The weights are tight, folks. Folks, 2 days on the Delta, we only had one 2-day total over 40 pounds. It was a tough bite. That's a tough Delta bite, folks. Here you go, buddy. How'd you catch those fish?
Top water, punching, flipping, and on a frog.
Whereabouts?
Central Delta, Mildred, and Frank Strike.
Awesome, dude. We appreciate you coming out and fishing with us. Enjoy that check. Coming up next, an angler that was leading for a brief time today. 37.36 pounds, Jason Bradshaw. Come on up, Jason. You're going to take home $4,000. $4,000, dude. Here it is. Congratulations, Jason. How'd you catch your fish?
Cincos. I was way down south where the fish have been spawned out and the females have already recuperated and they're starting to chew. So I found a stretch and they were in there eating bluegills, and I think I was doing the right thing, just throwing Cincos in there and they were chewing it.
Were you halfway to Los Angeles like we were today too?
It was about, I gave myself 45 minutes to run each day. I only needed maybe 35, but yeah, I was down there.
Awesome, awesome. Anybody you want to thank for this event?
I'd like to thank my girlfriend, Casey. We're getting married in September.
Awesome. Congratulations.
So this will help. Oh, that's funny. So yeah, this is honeymoon money right here, I think.
Congratulations, dude. We'll spend it well. We'll see you at the next one. Awesome. Awesome. No stranger to taking home checks on the Delta. Coming in sixth place with a big fish of 838, weighing in 37.20 pounds, one Mr. Bobby Barrick. Come on up, Bobby. Snag Proof Pro. Turning frogs into toads. Bobby's check is worth $32.50. Come on up here between us, Bobby. Come on up here.
Oh, my buddy.
We covered a lot of stuff. You were up here last time. How about your sponsors? You want any sponsors you want to thank?
Yeah, I would. I'd like to thank Sims, Rattle Trap, Snag Group, of course, Lucky Craft. Geez, I can't think right now. So
Falcon.
Beating on Gary, Falcon Rods, and anyway. But I just want to thank you guys for coming out to Oakley, bringing it back out to Oakley again. The Oakley Chamber of Commerce, the mayor and everybody getting involved, Big Break Marina getting involved. It's just feels like the old days again. So it's good stuff. You guys have a top-notch circuit. It's going to be very successful, I can tell. I've heard a lot about it. I haven't got to do any of your lake stuff, but I've heard nothing but good about it.
And are you going to do that? Are you going to come out and do a lake with us?
I'd love to. I did FLW for 5 years, traveled, me and Gary, and bounced around, and I got tired of Highway 5, Highway 40, and Highway 10. So I got 112,000 miles on my truck, and I think 75,000 of it's FLW. But I'd love to, but we'll see. I don't know. We bought a little place in Texas, so I'd like to go spend some more time back there.
Well, hopefully we'll be out in Texas sooner than later one day.
Yeah.
One more question for you, Bobby. How'd you catch your fish?
I caught my fish yesterday. I fished in the East Delta. I was throwing a swim bait, a Depths 250. I was throwing a frog, a Wobbletron frog. I had to twitch it. The beauty of the Wobbletron frog is it's like a popper, right? The popper bite's pretty good right now. You throw it out there, plop, 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 plop. You got to let it sit, like that TOC we did down there, one bass at Clear Lake, 92 or whatever the heck it was. You had to throw it out there, throw that popper out there, pop hard.
I graduated from high school in 92, Bobby.
Yeah.
For some trivia.
Yeah, well, he was in jail. I had to go do all the pre-fishing. So, I remember that one vividly.
It's about when Richard was born, probably.
That was good. Yeah, some joker threw some paint on his boat, so he had to rearrange him a little bit. So he got to spend the night in the clink. But
probably a true story, folks.
Yeah, no, it was. Hey, dude, I got some bad news. Hey, you're gonna have to take care of the pre-fishing for us, man. I got this is the only phone call I can make. They told me I can make one. Kathy said, "Oh, she's gonna be pissed when she finds out you're the one that I called, not her." So that's kind of the way it went. But anyway, hey, I got a new, the wife and I, we got a new YouTube page. It's Bobby Barrack's Bass Class. We love doing video stuff, love doing the informative video stuff, and we're going to try and keep you a little bit up to speed on the politics thing. I know nobody likes talking politics on this stuff, but on our Bobby Barrack's Bass Class on YouTube, we're going to show some video stuff, and we're going to talk a little politics too. So thanks, guys.
Awesome, Bobby.
Thanks.
Go get your paperwork in the back.
Okay.
Awesome, dude.
I want Josh Kaneko. He's done with his polygraph. Everything's good.
Okay. We're going to take a break right in the middle of the pros to bring up Josh Kaneko. Josh Kaneko was our winning co-angler. Come on. No. Bring him up. That's what I'm saying. We're going to stop the pros to talk to Josh. Come on up, Josh. Big hand for Josh. Woo! Come on up here between us, Josh. Josh was our champion. Hold this up, buddy. There it is. Beautiful. Our Duel on the Delta co-angler champion, Josh Kaneko. Josh, have you won with us before?
Yes, I won at Lake Orville.
Holy cow. Dude, we've only had 3 Pro-Ams in our first year, and this guy's won 67% of them. I'm pretty sure you're up there at Angler of the Year on the co-angler side, Josh.
Yeah, I think that might be the case. I haven't done the calculations.
So the first question I have is, do you own a boat?
I do.
Second question is, are you fishing as a pro with us next year?
I probably will, actually.
I think it's time.
I was planning on fishing this. I had already committed to fishing the team circuit with my oldest son, and I wasn't intending on fishing the Pro-Ams, but I have to thank Tom Shimabukuro, my good friend, for encouraging me to fish as an AM in the first event at Shasta, and I had a decent finish up there, so I decided to fish the rest of them.
Good decision.
Well, nothing's official yet, but it'd be hard to imagine you not getting Angler of the Year on the co-angler side, so we'll see when we tally them all up. You took home a total of, was it 5,500 or more, because you had contingency?
I think it was 5,750 to be exact, including the contingency.
With 5,750 on the contingency side, how'd you catch your fish this weekend?
I caught my big fish on a buzzbait. And I also got to thank the pros that I fished with. I fished with Bug Tosh yesterday and Rob Coultier today. I had over 20 pounds yesterday. I caught the big fish on a buzzbait. I punched a fish, drop shot a fish.
He didn't physically punch it. He caught it on that punching rig we just talked about. We don't want anybody freaking out online.
Yeah, for those of you that are watching this from another community, punching is just a way of flipping with very heavy weights.
Thank you.
You also had toad of the day.
You also had toad of the day, dude. We're going to give you more money.
Oh, nice.
So it's $6,500 total you're taking home. What a bummer that is, huh?
Thank you.
All right, we're going to see you in the front of the boat next year, I'm sure. But before that, we're going to see you. We're going to see you at the championship at Lake Mead, right?
Yes, I'll be there.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming out. Great champion. The first time we've had a repeat winner on the Wild West Bass Trail. Nicely done, Josh. Awesome. Okay, guys, that was our co-angler champion. Right back to our pro weigh-in. We just did a weigh-in with. Thank you much. We just did Bobby Barrack, so we're at 7th place. Coming in 7th place, weighing in a big fish of 7.99 pounds, a total bag of 36.85. I blocked his name. Bo Jordy, come on up, Bo. All right, there he is. Bo, we're going to hand you the paperwork that entitles you to $3,000 behind us here. Come on in between us.
Thank you.
How'd you catch your fish this week, Bo?
I caught him yesterday on a frog and 2 good ones on a worm. And today, I think everything came on a whopper poppler.
Nice. Nicely done. Thank you much for fishing with us. We'll see you at the at Lake Mead, right?
I don't know.
Don't know if you qualified? Okay, well, we'll find out. We'll find out. Thank you much, sir. You want me to let up, keep talking, or no? We're up down to 8th.
I do 10.
Okay. 8th place, coming in 8th place. He was our point leader coming into this event, folks. Our points leader coming into this event. And then he takes an 8th place. Again, pretty hard to imagine he's not going to be our Angler of the Year. I think he is going to be our Pro Angler of the Year. And you know what, folks? He did it today. He saved it on day 2 with a big old bag of fish. Come on up. Congratulations to 8th place, Jason Cordaly with $2,700. Come on up, Jason. Come on here between us, buddy. Jason, why don't you tell us about today, man? Because it was a bit of a scramble, huh?
Oh, yeah. I was worrying yesterday. I was at 12.5 pounds on the Delta. Come on. That's like last place, basically. So, I mean...
It was average, by the way. The average bag yesterday was 12.5. According to our Angler of the Year, that might as well be last.
But yeah, that cloud cover, I was fishing isolated mats, and they just didn't go under it yesterday. I was trying to throw frogs, and I just was beating myself in the head. Just going back and forth over the same mats. I just couldn't get them. But today...
How did you adjust today?
Today they went back under them.
oh, he didn't have to adjust. The heavens adjusted for him. Nice.
Exactly. Well, the sun came out, which was great.
Well, you are pretty confident. Gary and I are pretty confident you're going to be our Northern California Pro-Am Angler of the Year. How does that feel?
That's awesome. First year you guys are out, and you guys put on an awesome event. I mean, I couldn't ask for anything better. Let's actually make some money when you show up to these tournaments.
Gary, I heard a rumor that there's going to be all kinds of Dobbins rods for the Angler of the Year. Is that wrong? I think I'm making that stuff up on the fly, folks. I'm sorry. I don't mean to do that.
I'm already fishing them, so.
Oh, good.
Then you wouldn't want any new ones.
I already bought my set.
Retail customers are awesome.
How'd you catch your fish then? It was punching those mats?
Yeah, I was flipping all day today, punching. All of them came punching. Actually, right at the end of the day in Emerson, I caught a 4.5 wacky worm.
Wacky worm,
yeah,
all right.
Called a 4-pounder. So.
And this is your home water. This is your home water down here, right?
Yeah.
What was your bag today?
22.5.
Was that our big bag of the day? I think it might have been. I don't recall. It might have been our big bag of the day. Anyway, dude, awesome job. Early congratulations on probable Angler of the Year. We're going to see you down at the championship at Lake Mead?
Oh, absolutely. I love Lake Mead. It's a great fishery.
Awesome. Thank you, Jason. You're going to be a good champion for us. We appreciate it.
Really
well done.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, now the angler that is responsible for forcing Gary and I to drive halfway to Los Angeles today to watch him fish. Awesome dude, great fisherman, weighing in 9th place. He's going to take home $2,400 with 34.79 pounds. Juan Acosta. Come on up, Juan. Juan Acosta. We were way down south, and I asked Juan, I said, hey, do you fish down here much? And he said, man, I live like 3 minutes from here. This is all I fish. And I said, then you must love that we're going out of Big Break, right? Because that's about as far as you can get from where Juan fishes. How'd you catch your fish this week? Oh, we got a guest. Oh, my goodness. Who are you?
Victoria.
Are you Victoria? Uh-oh, Victoria's shy. Victoria's up here with Juan. How'd you catch your fish, Juan?
Well, yesterday it was a popper. Don Ivino splashed it, and I caught a lot of fish on that thing yesterday. And today they didn't really eat it. They ate it in the morning, but not later in the day. And I went punching, and I threw a frog, and that's how I caught him today. So.
Yeah, we watched him punching and throwing that flog, and we got frog. He wasn't throwing a flog. He was throwing a frog, and we got some good footage of it. Juan, we appreciate you fishing with us. We thank you for coming out. We look forward to seeing you at the next events, man.
Yeah, no, thank you guys for putting this up, and you guys did a great job. I'll do it next year.
Awesome, and thank you for coming out too, Victoria.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Bye-bye. You want to say bye-bye? You came in 9th place, yeah, so you go ahead and take that around the back and get your check. Awesome, dude. Okay, 10th place. 10th place. Dude, this guy's a stud. He's another one that Gary Dobbins officially calls a stud. First day, this guy was fishing with Alan De Silva, who was the co-angler Gary thought was a stud. And this guy is a stud fisherman and an even better dude. Gotten to know him a little bit, staying with him up at Clear Lake for another tournament. 10th place, weighing in with 34.72 pounds, Bryant Smith. Come on up, Bryant. Your check, Bryant, $2,300. $2,300. Bryant, there was a big tournament up here a couple weeks ago from another organization with 100-plus boats. Weren't you 10th in that one as well?
Ended up in 8th in that one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm lowballing them, guys. Talk a little bit about how you caught your fish, Bryant. Take that shot. I gotta get so I can...
Just running around, junk fishing. I caught a lot of fish in the shade in the tournament before, and yesterday it kind of hurt me because there wasn't much shade with the cloud cover. Today, I had to really adjust and just kind of run a lot of new water. But I was throwing chatterbait a lot. I caught 2 good ones on a chatterbait. Caught one about 3.5 right outside here with that was my last cast. And then, I threw some top water, but I just couldn't get them to commit to it.
Did you catch a lot of fish today?
I really didn't. I think I culled twice, but I got lucky. I caught the right ones.
What part of the Delta did you fish in today?
Oh man, I burned about every gallon of gas I have in that thing. I went all the way as far east as you can go. Fished out in Big Break a little bit, Frank's, Disappointment. I was just running around.
Awesome, dude. We appreciate it, and we're going to see you at the championship at Lake Mead, right?
Mm-hmm. I'll be there.
Awesome. Thank you, buddy. Go around the back and get your paperwork. Okay, I don't think this guy's here. I don't see him. Coming in 11th place, a legendary Delta fisherman. I felt bad because I was told he had 20 pounds yesterday, and I made a big deal about it, and then he brought up 17 and looked at me like I was an idiot.
And said you were.
But that was our cameraman, Bo. No, I love you, Bo. Bo kept telling us he's got at least 1.5 in there, dude. And he kept saying, I only got 3s. Anyway, he came in 11th place. He weighed in 33.86 pounds. He's won 4 BASS Pro-Ams out here in a row. Robert Lee, 11th place. Robert Lee. Are you here, Robert? I don't see him here. Okay. From this point down, folks, we're gonna read you off, bring you up here, hand you the check, and then you go get your check. We're not gonna make these people wait around any longer. So 11th place was Robert Lee. That check was worth $2,000. Robert won $2,000 with us. We're gonna go on to 12th place. Bub Tosh, come on up, Bub. 12th place, you're gonna win $1,700. He went home as well, all right? Another awesome fisherman on the Delta. Bub Tosh was in 12th place. 13th place, winning $1,700 as well from the great state of Idaho with all the potatoes. Come on up, Brent Shores. Brent Shores. Gary's got your check, and we'll let you wrap around the back and pick up your money. Gary's got your tax document, I should say. You want a picture getting your check? Thank you, Brent. We appreciate it. 14th place, taking home $1,600. Another one of our very strong Delta anglers, Ken Ma. Ken Ma, are you still here, Kenny? Oh, he's one of our random polygraphs, isn't he? Ken is here. He's taking a polygraph, keeping everything on the up and up. He won $1,600. 15th place, taking home $1,600. Harvey Pulliam. You hear, Harvey? Come on up, Harvey. We got $1,600 for you, Harvey. You give it to him, buddy.
No, that's 6. You got 15.
Harvey is 15th. I'm sorry, you're in 15th, Harvey. How much was that one? 1,600? Yeah. 1,650? Okay. 16th place. 16th place. I just saw him. I know he's still here. Our Ranger Lucas Oil Pro, Jared Jennings, coming in 16th place with $31.94. $31.94. How much was that check? I don't know. How much was that check? 1,500? Yeah, it was 1,500. Okay. 17th place, our last check cut. 17th place, last check cut on the pro side. Mike Birch. Come on up, Mike Birch. That's a check for $700. $700. Okay, now we do that. Yeah, okay. I don't think he's here still, but. And the first person out of the money gets an award with Wild West Bass. First person out of the money is somebody who gets an Adda-Wrap, professional boat wrap on his boat. This person can use that. He can advertise his businesses. Mr. Mark Mendez. Mark Mendez can get an Adda-Wrap for his boat, or I guess it's just boat, right? Mark Mendez is not here. Does he gets that, right? If he's not here, he gets it, or do we go down because it's a contingency? Got to be present for the Adda-Wrap. Angie steps in. Adda-Wrap's a contingency, and you got to be present. Mark Mendez going once, going twice. Dude, you lost it. Nope.
We do not go down on that. We do not go down on that. It's that guy or nothing.
That's it. We don't go down. That's it. He does not get it. We do not go down the field on the Adda-Wrap.
We'll do 3 run and win with Lucas's.
Okay.
Guys, under contingencies, you must be present to win. We must be able to check product in the boats. We must be able to check for Adda-Wrap decals on the windshields. So Lucas Oil must be present to win. We're getting ready to draw some $500 checks out of the bag for Lucas Oil.
So we're going to just draw a name out. This person gets $500 from Lucas Oil because they purchased at least $50 of product in the last 2 weeks. Is that right? 30 days, in the last 30 days. This guy, how do we know? Because we checked receipts and we put names in here. You show us the receipt, we put your name in here. Yeah, okay. Okay, this guy was an internet sensation on YouTube. Dan Daniel, I'm sorry, Dan Daniel, $500, there he is. Damn, Daniel! Nicely done, nicely done. Our second, wrong one. This one, this is our next winner. Here we go. Here, this one's for him now. There you go. The next one, $500 more dollars with Lucas Oil.
You want to take a picture?
Oh, okay. Go ahead and get a picture. Oh, okay. The next one, Eric Veers. Eric Veers, are you here? $500 for you. Veers? Eric? Am I saying it wrong? Veers? Eric, are you here? You got $500, but you got to be here, buddy. Going once. Going twice. Eric, are you here? All right, Eric, you're done. Okay, next one. Here we go. We're just rolling. $500 from Lucas Oil for Jason Lazzarini. Are you here? Jay, there he is. Jason's coming on up. $500, Jason. Now, do we do another one because Eric wasn't here, right? Okay. Yeah, we do. We do another one because Eric was not here. The last $500 Lucas Oil giveaway. The last one. I thought I saw this person here. Sean Haney. Sean Haney, come on up. Yeah. $500 for you, Sean. Yeah. Covers your entry fee, doesn't it? Nicely done from Lucas Oil. We're going to get a picture of all you guys with Gary for Lucas Oil. Awesome. Come on up, Sean.
Actually, we should use Jason and Tara. They're Lucas Wrap.
Jason and Tara. Jason and Tara, come on up and do a picture with our Lucas Oil winners. Come on.
Yeah. We don't really want Jason.
Actually, they don't care if Jason comes. Just kidding. Come on, both of you come up here. You better come protect her. We're going to get a picture of our Lucas Oil winners with Jason and Tara Barofka, our Lucas Oil anglers. Gary don't even need to be in it. Let's go down here and do the picture with our Lucas signage. Sorry, guys. We're going to do it right in front of our Lucas logos down there. Right down here. Yeah. Right in front of the Lucas swag. Yep. We'll go ahead and take a picture of that. As we're doing that, folks, that wraps up our weigh-in. That concludes our weigh-in here for the General Tire Duel on the Delta. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for supporting us. We've got one more Pro-Am left in this season with the Wild West Bass Trail, and that is our common championship for both Northern California and our Arizona circuits. That's going to be held in September down on Lake Mead in sunny, toasty, warm Las Vegas, Nevada. We hope to see you there on the Wild West Bass Trail. Thank you very much.
first by land and now by sea. For years, Lucas Oil has been a staple in high-performance vehicles on both the road and track. Now, from the makers of Lucas Oil comes Lucas Marine Products, specifically engineered for marine applications. Protect and lubricate your marine inboard, outboard, or high-performance boat with Lucas Marine Engine Oil or Lucas Synthetic-Based Oil. Lucas Oil Marine Products, available at Cabela's.
Total performance. Nowhere could it be more defined than in the Ranger Z series. With unparalleled advancements, these rigs are driven to dominate. Coupled with Evinrude E-Tech's unrivaled performance and up to 500 hours with no dealer scheduled maintenance, they're the ultimate fishing machines. The legendary leadership of the Ranger Z500 series. It's the kind of feeling nothing else can touch. Power your Ranger with Evinrude E-Tech.